Hello. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Oh, why always mouth noises? Why always mouth noises? Hold on. There we go. Hey, Pippa, how's it going? Yeah, I heard that it is Bunny Week? Month? One second. Week. Yeah, it's Bunny Week. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just go ahead and stream as a bunny for the rest of the week because I didn't know yesterday. But yeah, hope everybody's doing well. Hope you're all having a good time. Just me hanging out with the lads, I guess. But yeah, ooh, it is hot today. Did anybody else notice? I was like doing some stuff outside earlier and I was just dying. And it's really bad because it's like, man, it's so hot. Like, you ever have it be so hot where you try to eat stuff and it just doesn't work? Like food, like you just don't want to eat food because it sucks. Yeah, that was me today. So I haven't eaten much. I have some candy in front of me I'll have later on after my drink, but yeah, I'm having trouble just eating in general today. So I'm gonna have some ice cream and I may skip my workout because working out on an empty stomach is not good. But yeah, I have we got Egon Mark II up and running. Basically I just put in a bunch more stabilizers, everything is fine. Tons of fuel so the shields will last forever. Uh, why is my repair bubble not active? Hold on. Okay, there we go, all fixed. Anyway, but yeah, I did a little bit of farming before stream, and by farming it was I found a location over here that was kind of calm, surrounded by hostile mobs, and I set up some stuff, and we went from I would try to click it on OBS, and we went from like and we just got like 2 million bucks, you know, a casual 2 million builder dollars. I also decided to expose the jets because, you know, I think it was kind of dumb that they were on the inside. And yeah, not completely symmetric all the way around in terms of looks, but the back panel it's fine. But yeah, I actually wanted today, I want to make a like laser murder version of this thing. However, hold on, game's a little quiet. Let me turn that up. Let me turn that up a tad. There we go. A little more. We'll test it better when we get some more get into some action. But yeah, I want to do a bunch of these better future missions. That way I can actually like, you know, advance their story, or not advance their story, but get more experience for them to unlock more parts. Also, these guys, this whatever faction this is, I don't. I'll be honest. They show up, they start talking, and they talk a lot. So I just kind of look somewhere else, and when they're done, I get the next objective. So I'm like, yeah, you know what, that works. Oh yeah, I don't think I saved the updates. Let me go ahead and boop. Mark 2. There we go. Alright, but now let's go ahead and get out there and let's travel around a bit. Because we have some missions to get to, but we need to get there safe. And we can only get there safe if everyone around me either can't hit me or is dead. That said, there is a, oh, where'd they go? Did they despawn? There was a truck over there made out of parts that I wanted. Oh, no, a tree just grew in front of him. Okay, well, I want those parts, so they don't get to live. That's how it works. Also, I realized I need to redo... Very much need to redo my, what's called Bleak Horizon, because... Yeah, I noticed that it's also suffering from that climbing bug that I figured out yesterday, and I didn't realize... Oh, fixed. Hey, Ball, how's it going? But yeah, I found out that I need to, what's called... Yeah, remove stuff from under it. Let's see... Can this thing... I don't think that thing can fire up. Okay, maybe that's a little bit loud. Yeah, that's a little loud. Invincibun. Exactly. Yeah. Those lasers turning on are loud. Holy crap. Also, I am climbing exponentially. This is great for travel, but not for combat. Okay, well. Oh, well, it's dead. This is fine. We'll adjust Bleak Horizon when we make the next version of it. But yeah. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're not stuck with more overtime today. But yeah, I found out these little green crops, or like green rock outcroppings, are when you put them through a refiner, they're worth like 230 a piece, which is pretty damn good considering. Excuse me, some of the normal stuff that I was some of the other stuff I was tracking barely gave you any money. Ooh, how far away is this? 5 kilometers? Nah. Suspicious package. Free stuff. Destroy enemy reinforcements. Those are already fully leveled up, so we can ignore those for now. Let's go do that racing track. I know it's far away, but... yeah, we'll get there. And those lasers are loud. Holy crap. I don't know if it's as loud on your end, but like there's a really high-pitched whine whenever I activate it. Yeah, those blue crystals right there, fully refined, they're only worth like 75, so they're really not worth the time to farm those out. I think what's worth the most is like oil and what was it? It's like oil and those blue or those green crystals. I need to submit some of these designs on Steam. Oh, hold on, did I? Okay, I already have that one marked. Because I'm noticing that the pool of mechs that show up is pretty slim. Like I saw the Batmobile, like Mark 1 and 2, and I'm like, yeah, that's cool and all. But what if something, you know, different than just car with guns showed up? What if Death Cube hovercraft? Also, I think my Death Cube, the Death Cube I made, or the Egon Mark II is really, it's like a good platform to build other stuff on. So I think that'd be a really nice, like just a really nice design to put out there. And people can slap whatever they want on it. Guns, better mining stuff, I don't know, just whatever. Also, I was looking on the not the forums, but like I was Googling how to make like more stable stuff, and apparently a common consensus that I was seeing, I don't know if it's still accurate, because I don't seem to have too much trouble with it, but a common consensus is people don't like hovercrafts because they're hard to make. It's not that difficult. Like, the hardest thing about it is you gotta realize spacing matters for all of your stuff. Like, if these wings are close together, they will not, you know, they won't have a very... or you won't be able to turn very well. So that's why you gotta put, like, you know, different boosters in different places and stuff. Just, you know, balance your balance your builds out. We appear to be climbing again. Let's go ahead and just disable that. Oh. Please get off of my ship. Thank you. Alright. I also found that, what's called... I was looking it up and different... or not looking it up, but I was, like, reading descriptions. And apparently, like, different shields and different tractor beams, too, for even just picking stuff up, have different radii and, like... what's called? Things like that. So, I'm hoping to unlock more parts so I could just build, like, the most efficient ship possible. Uh-oh. No, we're dropping frames. Oh, we're dropping a lot of frames. Oh, hold on. Okay, we back. Connection looks stable again. Okay. Sorry about that. A little bit of a hiccup from the looks of things. All your hovering skills to the test in these trials. However, Mark 7 can be purchased. That is not pricey, considering I am bleeding this planet dry for resources. You know what? Hold on. I would like to see this ship. Usually it's not made of anything great. But even if it isn't... Ooh, the extra parts are nice. Let's go ahead and put that away. What do we got here? What is this made? How's this made? Okay, how's its handling? Oh, that's terrible. This drives like a brick. A floating brick. 2 gyroscopes, 1 stabilization computer. It turns fast, I'll give it that. But its strafing leaves a lot to be desired. This game activates your neurons, reminds you of bootleg Legos. That's pretty good. You know, we're gonna go ahead and just pilot the Egon. There we go. Go and deactivate that. Okay, so this might be a timed race. So... Oh, that's up and this is down? I thought it was the other way around. You know what? Let's swap those. There we go. Okay. Ooh. Uh-oh. Am I gonna fit? Hey, you got it, Egon. Let's go. The perfect hovercraft. I am unstoppable. Ooh, what are these? What's this? What is this? Why can't I... Oh, large booster. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. That's just a block of materials. Oh, right. This doesn't have a pick stuff up. You know, I can just hold R and click on those. Those are mine now. Okay, wow. Okay, now our racetrack. How far? This is 10 kilometers away. Okay. Oh, why did... Oh, of course. Alright, let's go. Why are my... Oh, I have no battery. That's why those aren't turning on. I'm like, huh. Okay, well, we're not going to be climbing very high. Ooh, you know what? Nah, I was like, what if I made a ship that just goes really, really fast in one direction for travel? And I'm like, I could, but knowing how my brain works, that's going to take time. So we're just gonna hoof it. I am driving the opposite direction of my mission. Good job, me. No, let's have a drink. Oh, sweet, sun's out. Or it's not? Okay, there it is. Alright, sweet. This will make traveling a bit easier. I need to figure out which power cell, what's called, gives you energy fastest. Because I would love to know, just for the purposes of charging. If it's based on surface area, I guess it would be this one. Like the yellow. So I may be tempted to put that on in its stead. Yee. Sun's out, guns out. I just flexed in real life. Oh dear. Yep. Yep. It's a thing that happened. I'm only doing it because I'm a giant nerd. Please nothing aggro on me. I have no weapons on this thing. Well, no weapons that I care to use. I suppose if I want to get somewhere super fast, I could just attach... Hold on. Because there's nothing integral inside attached to these boosters. I made that... I was sure of that just to be, just to make sure. So I have a couple of these babies. Exit zone, hot on the double. Pop rockets. Thrust lives up to... Huh. How fast do these go? That's not too much faster. Hmm. You know, those boosters I just got were actually pretty strong. Let's try these out. Oh, that's because they drain fuel super, super fast. Gotcha. Okay. Well, we'll put the normal or we'll put the light boosters back on. Just for now. Do we have any other missions for... Oh dear. What was that just now? Do you have anything... Ooh, armor plates. I need armor plates. Actually, I have better armor... No, those armor plates are heavy, so... Ooh, claw plasma. I'll take 3 of those, thank you. I kind of want to put those on the bottom of this thing, because these angled lasers are good, but not great. Like, it's actually really hard to get close to stuff. I know it kind of defeats the purpose because this is supposed to be built externally. It's supposed to look cheap. And as soon as you start slapping, like, high-tech stuff on it, it's like, I don't know. I do want that solar panel, though. We'll just take the rest. And also I like that they track enemies. Very limited. I have perhaps purchased too many at the moment. There we go. Yeah, it's pretty good. Alright. Oh no. Let's test this out. Let's climb to combat altitude. Ah, damn. I still have to be pretty close to the ground. Okay, well, we're leaving. Bye. I'm not risking losing these expensive lasers I just bought. Also, I had to move, what's called these little holder things to the back of the ship, because I noticed that if you have them in front of the boosters, they will create artificial lift. Sir, if you don't hurry up and... There we go. Now, what's this? A friendly tech is in trouble? Oh, this is a different mission. One moment, please. I just noticed this. The cost of... the cost of Bleak Horizon, if I just want to make it outright, is almost $1 million. It's almost $1 million. That is a frightening thing to think about. I'm like, oh no, this is a $1 million ship, or near $1 million ship. Oh no. I don't even have all the bits unlocked to like rebuild it in case, what's it called? The entire thing explodes. Is that battery not recharging? Okay, it is. Why did that tree just fall over dead? Help me, I'm under attack. You've got to help. I mean, I don't have to do anything. I could leave you to your own devices. I feel really bad for that one that was labeled My First Tech, because that was somebody's very first creation, and they don't exist anymore. You know, we're just gonna anchor. Yeah. I don't think anything dropping here is a threat. Nope, not even close. Oh yeah, I added cruise missiles to the side of Bleak Horizon, because I thought it'd be funny. And it is. Oh, that one lasted longer than the last one. This is kind of sad. Yeah. Reward? Where's it dropping? Oop. By the way, sometimes a reward will drop on your ship, and it will do damage. I've had armor plating be knocked off from a delivery. Also, if you pick up these games, remember that once you, what's it called? Once you save these guys, you can disassemble them and you get all their parts. Like, that's just free real estate. What are these? Any new weapons? What is this? Why is it so heavy? Medical research, one-way corner wire. Oh, it's wiring. Also, why was it so heavy? That actually made my ship list. Yeah. I am... It's the beginning of July. I am looking forward to summer finally being over. I want fall to be here already because I want to start making some stew. And I'm not about to be in a hot kitchen cooking stew for like 2 hours in this weather. Like, this is miserable. And they're maxed out. We don't need that. We don't need the bits. I really don't want to do these time trial tracks for the racing faction. Like, I'm gonna have to if I want to get their rep up. But I don't like racing. Ooh. Hawkeye Paladin Bomb. Paladin bombs, things are serious now. High explosive used from air to ground combat. Just make sure you don't use this the wrong way or you might accidentally have it go off on your own tech. Did that thing friendly fire? I really hope it doesn't. GSO? No, I don't want a GSO. Axis. Ooh. Small shield. Want that too. How much do we want? Avenger conveyor belts. Are these ones faster? Pass turns along the connected conveyors and manufacturing blocks. I don't know if these are faster, but let's just buy a bunch and test them out next time we have a shot. I really wish there was just a slider to collect a bunch. Or to buy a bunch at once. Hover pad. Terraphobe hover pad. That's a choice name. Man, if humans ever travel to space, imagine there being people called terraphobes who are like born in space and afraid to set foot on like an actual planet because they're afraid that gravity might rip their spine out or something. Ooh, this is a good spot. Hold on. This spot is made of money. Let's just clear these trees. I don't know why I made a construction robot. We could just do this. Alright. Okay, let's deactivate that. You know what? I would like to experiment with something really quick. Because I want this to be ground level. But, like, that's a very narrow farming area, or harvesting area. What if I just put some on the front? It doesn't look as good. Oh, it's also not very effective. Okay, nope, I was right the first time. I'm a genius. Oh, wait. Depth perception's a little bad. Nobody bring it up. I'm not sensitive. I just don't want to talk about it. Let me see. First things first. No. There we are. Alright, let's go ahead and just... Okay, that is the opposite direction I want this. I am very much looking forward to the next update that actually displays the direction your thing will be facing. There we go. Let's put another one down. Blocked? Blocked by what? That's not correct at all. Yeah, I really like this game. I don't know. I will be playing it a lot. It is very relaxing. Except this part, which is mildly frustrating. There we go. Okay. And then we'll need one more right here. It happens to be facing the right direction and I place it wrong. Good job, me. There we go. Okay, each should get 2. So... So, I completely forgot that at the end of this month, my Streamversary is coming up. It's going to be on, what was it, July? I think it's 26th or 7th. It's one of the two. I can never remember. I always have to look at my debut poster, which is still probably one of my better drawings for this. It's kind of embarrassing how that has held up so well. Like, it's the picture I use for Discord, it's the picture I use for all my social media. And yeah, I will not be doing a, you know, a dono or a donathon or anything because I still haven't fulfilled all of my what's it called, rewards from last time, and I have integrity. So I will not be doing another one until I get that, like, those last few rewards out. But I think what I'll do is a 24-hour stream. See if I can get some people to hang out, play games. I do want to play Peak with some more people. I'll be playing with Doubly tomorrow, which I'm really looking forward to. Well, we're both looking forward to it. We were DMing last night. But yeah, what's it called? I want to see if I can figure out some other games to play with people, and I'll have to, you know, not track down games, because we have some, I have some, man. It's very awkward when I refer to myself in the third person, or not third person, but second person? No, it's first person, but it's plural. It's awkward when I refer to myself in plurals. There we go. Nailed it. You know, I used to write. Actually, technically still do write. Actually write a lot. I do D&D. Why is this one not... Why are you not picking these up? Why are you bad at your job? There. I have to do everything around here. Okay, this place is just gonna make money, so we're gonna leave the... Jeez, I'm surrounded. We're gonna leave this place, and I'll come back to it off stream, and I'm just gonna, like, let this sit. Because this is... Me sitting here for, like, the next 2 hours for these things to exhaust will not be fun to watch. Cannot swap. There's not enough room for Bleak Horizon's enormous chassis. Oh, going up. And I was considering building the next version of Bleak Horizon on stream, or like this stream, but I'm like, I kind of want to get a bunch of laser weapons. Because I saw some cool stuff in the, what's called, previews. So the stream before, or not the stream, the title screen of this is basically just a bunch of user-submitted vehicles fighting each other. And I'm like, ooh, some of these weapons I am not familiar with. And I would like to have those, please. You know, let's replace... no, those battery packs go to the shields. I do not want to replace the shields. Actually, Bleak Horizons got so large, the repair field doesn't even encompass the entirety of it now. Which is potentially bad. Oh well. Anyways, to the mission. Don't pick a fight with me. Don't pick a fight with me. Well. You ever try to warn somebody of a really bad idea? And then they're like, no, I'm going to do it anyways. And you're like, okay. That's what this is. Also, missiles in this game are busted. They really need to be nerfed. I don't think missiles should be going through your shields. Like when I build, oh, hello. Oh, you can actually hit me. Okay, okay. Alright, if that's the way you want to do it. I'll take all those free parts from you. But yeah, that's why when I... 72-hour stream, ooh. Don't tempt me. I have been tempted to do an endurance stream to be like, how long can I go? And that's basically, how long can I stay awake? And the answer is an unhealthy amount of time. Like, I have friends who will get on my case. They're like, Jura, you're still awake? I'm like, I haven't slept. They're like, Jura, it's been like 2 days. I'm like, yeah. Like, did you sleep? I'm like, well, I took like a 2-hour nap earlier. They're like, that's not enough. I'm like, well, okay. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what to do. Energy shields. Yeah, no. So strangely enough, what it is shields protect against everything except AoE, because AoE, like, I guess AoE just passes through everything. Like, armor is just, the difference between armor and shields is armor doesn't need a power source. Like, all these giant batteries, these things right here, like, those power my shields, which just give me further damage mitigation. But, yeah, unfortunately, shields are like, unfortunately, nothing can protect you from, you know, a cruise missile. Like, if I just loaded my ship up with that, it'd be expensive as hell, but they also have super long range, great homing, and if I can get lock-on first, or even because, you know, I'm an airship, I could just strafe forever and flank people. Like, I'm effectively invincible if I could do it fast enough. Which I've started noticing that missiles' big weakness is speed, or, you know, they have a limited axis. So whenever I'm fighting another missile boat, what I'll do is I'll just strafe around it, and I move so fast they can't hit me. But it's like, why is there no defense against missiles? I think it'd be cool if it was like MechWarrior and you could put like AMS on AMS systems on it, or like machine guns maybe would prioritize, or like ballistic weapons would prioritize missiles. Yeah, I haven't seen any AMSs yet. Or, oh, an anti-missile missile. I haven't seen those yet. I haven't unlocked all the faction stuff, so it could exist. Also, a lot of people just build this, which is something I find exceedingly lazy. And that's a weapon... Oh, I am... Huh. And that's something I just really don't like about that. It's, a lot of people are like, well, what should I build? I don't know how to build stuff. They're like, oh, just build a gun staircase. And I'm like, guys, I understand creativity is hard. Like, genuinely, I get it. But a gun staircase that can't turn very fast and has... I suppose a lot of people just drive forward and they're like, if I just drive forward and hit things, they'll die. I'm like, accurate, yes, but at the same time, you know, where's the grace? Where's the elegance in these designs? Where is, hey look, I made a cool thing. There we go. Like, look at that. I just... Like, this is a... what's called rotating... I can move it back one square. No, I cannot. Okay. Good to know. Like, there. Now I have a... what's called under-nose mounted, rail gun. Creativity, please. Please, be creative. Green is not a creative color. Oh. What is that? Was that another railgun just now? Hey, Calibri. See, I'm glad you agree. I'm glad you agree green is not a creative color. Look at this grass. Look, the world is green if we just left it alone. Yeah, how are you keeping? I hope everything's going well. Hope you had a nice... Did you stream earlier? I think you did. So boring, let's build parking lots. Exactly. You know what's creative? Gray. You know why gray is creative? Because you can spray paint on it. War without elegance is the province of humans. Some elf, probably. Okay, now that elves agree with me, I'm about to change my stance because, yo, hot take, I don't like elves. The color institutional white. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you know, if I want to be an edgelord about it, I could just go over here, click this. Where is it? Click this, and make it black. You know, that's threatening. But I like the idea that, you know, when we are looking at the ship, you're like, oh, this is nice. It's a, you know, that's a cool looking ship, very high tech. But when my enemies see the ship, they're like, oh no. Why has this showed up? I'm not even supposed to be here today. Well, what's wrong with My Chemical Romance? Maybe I like My Chemical Romance. Maybe I remember walking into a remember walking into a record store and buying 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge. And I was like, wow, this is great. Then I bought their first album, like, wow, this sucks. When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see how much... I don't know why I'm singing it like Jack Black. Emo Jura? No, I was never emo, I was goth. But, what's it called? Oh, that's weird to say out loud. Yeah, no, I was goth Jura. I never wore makeup, but I did, but I did wear a lot of black, and I did have long hair down in front of my face for a while. And I also wore a lot of, not jewelry, but I wore a lot of, like, bracelets and stuff. Ooh, delivery crate. This is ominous. Is something gonna attack me? Yep. Alright. Climbing to combat altitude. How are you? I'm doing alright. Oh. Oh. Oh no, that's not a threat. What the hell is this? They're shooting fireworks. Are they happy that I'm about to kill them? Well, don't keep them waiting. Wow, that was sad. Well, just rested and vibe today? Nice. Dude, I should have done that. I had to do some work outside and it was too hot. I wished I was dead. What is this? Mist. Oh. You can't hit me. You can't hit me. I'm a tiny bunny. I was so emo that I was searching emo boys making shit. Nope, yep, no, Calibri wins. No, that's extremely emo. Holy crap. Oh no. Yeah, they all missed. My throw redeems are a gotcha. They all have percentage chances to hit, and the more points you spend, the more likely you are to hit me. That's just how it works. Also, you're a terrible person for trying to throw stuff at a bunny during Bunny Week. Ow. You're right. Yeah, no, keep doing it. Keep doing it, losers. What are you gonna do, hit me again? Prove that you're a bad person? What the hell is that? Ow. Beast of Death, huh? Yeah, okay. I will admit that thing has a lot of hard points. Those cannons don't do anything for me. Their arc is too... You feel scammed? Well, I guess you just have to hang out and stream more so you can get more points. So that you can try to throw more stuff at me. Damn. Imagine that's the only reason you're here. What is that? That's hilarious. You want to squash the bunny? That's mean. You shouldn't want to squash the bunny. You should want to feed the bunny squash. I actually like squash. Okay, well, they're both dead. I just noticed they all have their own, like, fight themes. Or, like, battle music. That's really cool. Also, these parts are super expensive. I am so glad that it exploded and those parts survived, because I want to get them. Squash is gross? Usually, I used to agree with you. You think bunnies are creatures of evil with no soul? Aww. Did you watch Monty Python too much growing up? Oh, hello. Great white, huh? Okay, hold on. This is gonna be an air battle. Haven't had one of these in a while. Where'd it go? Interesting association. You would bring that up in therapy? Oh. Oh, I like this thing. That thing's actually made for air and ground combat. Major respect to whoever built it. A shame that in a head-on fight, my firepower is vastly superior. Okay, your lasers are higher grade than mine, so we just gotta stay out of range. Which is easy because I know how to fly backward. What's your turn radius like? Oh, not great that I took one of your wings off. That's a shame. See, that's why I don't like some of the Institute tech. Like all this Institute tech, they don't have any armor. They only have standard parts. There we go. Grounded. Nice. Ooh, and a bunch of parts survived too. Let's go. We'll just take those. Can you recognize the little bunny face when you see? Yeah, look at my face. Do I look evil to you? Do I? Have you ever had a pet rabbit? Now I'm genuinely curious. I mean, you don't need to answer if it really bothers you. But what's it called? Yeah, you have too many bad experiences with bunnies. I can understand if you have a bunny that's like, bunnies are really hard to train. If you have a bunny that's kind of like temperamental, a lot of them can be assholes, especially lion heads. Lion heads are little shits. My last bunny was a lion head mix, and she was a monster. Though French Lops are very, very cute, and they are super friendly, and they just want to be your friend. I'm just trying to get to the loot box, my dude. Please leave me alone. Where'd the loot box even drop? This is where I shot a bunch of guns off. Yeah. That experience. Your books won't hit a certain bunny. I've had a thing where one of my old bunnies used to what's it called, chew on any book that I had lying around. She didn't like chewing on other stuff. Like, she would leave cables alone, which rabbits also like to chew on cables. Basically, rabbits will chew on anything if you give them the chance. They're like dogs. Or cats. The problem is their incisors are really sharp, and they'll just kind of like bite through it on the first try, and it really sucks. Especially when they bite through a 50-foot internet cable. That was a suboptimal experience. The chest must have opened. Oh no, it's still over there. There it is. Well, I just knocked an armor plating right off my ship. Where did that even go? Oh, right there. Actually, what are the damages from that fight? Nothing from the look of it. Oh, good job, me. But yeah, what's it called? I understand not liking bunnies. Ah, there it is. And finally just claim my reward. Okay, what's in here? Bunch of wheels, rotor. Ooh, that's a good piece. What is this thing? How does this fit? Does this go on top, or... Oh, it does. Oh, it's a propeller. That's cute. Oh, wow. That actually really increases my turn radius. Or my turning speed. Huh. Hold on. I only have 2 of them for this. But... Arrow propeller. Ooh. Though, now I look like a steamboat. Anyway. Right, we were doing a mission. Or we were on the way to a mission. You all need to stop picking fights with me. Fights that you will not win. It's embarrassing, and I would call it frustrating, but it's really just a waste of time. Ooh. Do I have this part of the map filled out? New missions? New missions? Box of tricks, what is this? Ooh, okay. Convert Renegade HQ. Oh, these are fun. There's like a little flying base that you need to take over. And, yeah, last time I accidentally blew the base up because it registered as an enemy and was firing at me. So I'm like, that fixed fortification, you know, is shooting me, so target it? It makes sense. And they're like, you weren't supposed to blow it up. I'm like, well, I did. Where do we go from here? That was not the answer that they wanted. Oh, here we go. I say that's not the answer they wanted, but you know. What's it called? Calibri, if you are still around, did you pick up Peak yet? And if so, have you played it? Because that game is great. I keep ramming into trees. I'm so good at this game. Excuse me, sir? Free stuff. Ooh. Wheels? Are those treads? What is this? Oh, it's an autocannon. Am I trying Thursday? Nice! I hope you have a good time. Ooh, that game is so much fun. Yo, are these racing treads? Venture Hurricane treads. Hold on, I need to see this. Dude, I love that I'm constantly seeing new parts. Here it is. Beefy off-road tracks built for speed over rough terrain. Not the toughest under fire, but it wasn't made to carry. Not even tricky inclines. Nice! If I didn't build a hover death machine, I would totally build like a racing half track. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, let's go see if I could catch that, or the VOD when it goes up. Oh, that's funny. I'll be taking... Ooh, there's a lot of armor on that. I'll be taking all those. Just... So I noticed that, what's called, once a part is blown off of another ship, you can just hold R for reclaim and like click on the stuff. And I was like, I wonder if I could do that while I'm shooting it, or while I'm like actually fighting the ships. What is that? I see him. Okay, I was gonna ignore it, but he hit me. Alright, buddy. This is your fault. Alright, we're not even going to do him the dignity of taking his stuff. It can rot in the sun. I do not care. The only stuff I want to fight is either the Junker stuff, because you have to make it yourself, or the Better Future stuff, because I really, really like their tech weapons. Ship's a little wobbly. I would say I need to add more gyros to it. But I don't think it would matter. Hmm? Oh, yeah. Oh, no, he's gonna get me. Look at him go. What a hero. Ooh. I don't have that checkpoint yet. Okay, I actually turned a little too fast right now. Is there any space for another? Not really. Hey, how's it going? Not a TerraTech World Enjoyer? I actually haven't played it yet. What's it called? But I saw that it was getting mixed reviews. Also, it's out of early access, but it's not 1.0 yet. And as a rule, I don't get games that are I don't get games that aren't like 1.0 effectively. But when it does have full release, I would love to check it out. I actually only looked at TerraTech because of the what was it? Oh, it's not out of early access. Oh, I thought it was. But what's it called? Yeah, the only reason I even checked out TerraTech to begin with was because I saw that I can't what's the genre called? Bullet Heaven Vampire Survivor like. Yeah, I saw them or I played that demo and I was like, "Oh, this is really cool." And they're like, "Oh, they have a regular game? Yeah, I'll try that out." And I have been putting a lot of time into this and I really like this game. So, yeah, ooh. Flat projector shield. I'll take that. So yeah, I am like 100% on board for more games like this. Ooh, that's a good find. Okay, and those are just medium wings. Get some more air brakes. Absolutely amazing compared to the fact because Unity to Unreal 5 alone is crazy. Oh, interesting. Okay. Almost 300 hours in the game? Yeah, I hope you would find it interesting. Otherwise, that'd be very awkward. It's like people, it's like people who played League with thousands of hours in the game. They're like, "This game sucks. I hate it." Positive review. I'm like, okay, something is getting mixed up somewhere. That was like before Elden Ring. Dark Souls 2 was my most played Dark Souls game, and what was it? I had like, that's you. And I had like 200 hours in combined with Dark Souls 2 and Scholar of the First Sin. And everyone was like, "Well, if you don't like it, why'd you play it so much?" I'm like, "Well, I did play it with friends. So, you know, and it was also my first Dark Souls game. Like, it was good until I realized, oh, all the other ones are better." Well, okay. Opinion changed. You play regular TerraTech. Since Blue Gardens told everyone about it. Only Calibri ever played it with me. Aww. That's too bad. I'm glad Calibri did try it out, because this game is great. I am... Right. But yeah, I only have about 60... Well, by the end of stream, it'll be like 60 hours. And yeah, I haven't looked up any tutorials or anything. Ooh, cross rifle. What is this? Fixed mid-range punch and hellfire, but a slower rate of fire. Also needs to aim directly at the target. It doesn't have a gimbal mount. I am not interested. But yeah, like, I'm just having fun building stuff, figuring things out on my own, and not looking up tutorials. Like, it was really fun experimenting getting this to work, and like, what's called my most recent creation that I really like is the Egon. Here, I'll go ahead and show it to you. It's a cube that I built yesterday on stream. Here, let me go ahead and take a snapshot. Uh, Upgrades aren't sufficient to call it a Mark 7 or version 7 yet, so we'll just leave it as is. But yeah, I built... Oh, cannot swap. Hold on. This! My little mining cube. And it is endlessly complex on the inside, as I can pull stuff out and like just start showing. There's like tons of air brakes on the inside. It's all navigation, flight computers. This thing was a pain in the ass to make. But it was a lot of fun. And yeah, just experimenting with that. And then like learning if you put stuff under the thrusters, they create infinite lift. If you put these things in front of the thrusters, when they drag stuff behind them, they'll just keep lifting, so you got to adjust. That kind of experimentation and stuff I really enjoy. Little dude. I do think missiles are super busted, though. Missiles definitely need to be... They need to be fixed. I don't think they should go through shields, but maybe just drain them faster. Because every build I'm seeing is just trying to be a missile boat. And I don't want to be a missile boat. But if all the mechs that I'm coming across are doing it, then I have very little choice for proper defense. I mean, somebody fucked up. It's real. Hundreds of different idiotic vehicles. Steam missile, Bjork. Always has been. That's a shame. Like, missiles should just... I don't know. They should specialize in lowering shields faster. But then again, like, some of the most effective stuff is just a hail of bullets. Two components fell out. You removed the exterior plating. They sure did. Because a lot of my internal components are reliant upon external. That's why I put so many batteries in the thing, so the shields never go down. So I'm like, if the shields go down on that thing and I start losing solid bricks, that entire thing just falls apart. It's an extremely delicate machine. This is actually one shot 9. Yeah, and I don't like that. Like, I like the sustained missile, or I like the sustained lasers. Those are my favorite in every game. And then just everything up top is for dealing with, you know, stuff that tries to fly above me. Like, I want it to cover all grounds and be able to take a little bit of fire. This regard world is very different. Enemy skins a lot better. It's actually quite hard if you want to be. Okay. Yeah, because, yeah, 2 cruise missiles just firing and killing those, I'm not a fan of. But also, you can't turn down spawn rates, and sometimes you get some hard stuff, and I'm like, okay. There's no getting around that. I forgot to activate the map beacon on that last zone. Hold on. There we go, okay. Yeah, I might check out Worlds, what's it called? I'm gonna wait to check out Worlds, since it's, you know, not done yet. I'm definitely having a lot of fun with this game. And once this has run its course, then maybe Worlds will be done and I'll go ahead and pick that up too. Or more base-oriented, various other settings. More or less interesting game. Oh, okay. Yeah, I noticed they start introducing like base stuff in here with Blackhawk and stuff like that, but I'm not too big on base building yet, and I think that's because I haven't found like all the parts. The novelty of finding new stuff and building still isn't lost on me. I'm sure once that starts to wear down, then I'll probably be more inclined to like, you know, want to do base building and stuff. But yeah, for now, I'm having a good time with it. Oh, build beam. Whoops. Not made of any parts I want. But yeah, I was gonna say, what kind of ship do you have when you were like, oops, done playing this? I tend towards hover stuff, but also, I don't know. I have a lot of respect for just a good ground vehicle. Like story-wise, 5, 6 biomes. Even the bosses have several stages in each biome. Oh, that's cool. I like the idea of bosses. Biggest wheels and build around that. Makes sense. I mean, it's more reliable than me, where if you start taking out my exposed wings, I just fall over and die. There's no backup plan. I might need to upgrade soon. What do you mean? Hoverbird Mark 7. Ooh, you just had a Mark 6. How much does this cost? Yeah, I'll take it. How's this look? I'm also on the wrong side. Okay, what's the difference between you and Mark 6? Let me see. It's the exact same thing I bought last time. See if I have any year saved vehicles. Yeah, if you want. I mean, you know, no pressure or anything. Alright. Let's go ahead and get this course done with. No. I'm doing it. Make sure you use strafing controls. Yep, yep. Okay, this is... Nope, I'm not made for this. Okay. Egon Mark II is not, the most graceful girl at the ball. Okay, I may need to build something specifically for that. Or just use their... I'll just use their ship, see how that works. Let me see. Anything good? Anything that I want? Ooh. I will build something with those tracks eventually. Like a really fast, annoying tank. Ooh, future Gatling guns. What else do we need? Bike stabilizers, don't need that. I really wish you could buy the junker stuff. I don't like that I have to make it myself. Oops, I didn't mean to buy that. Well, that works. Alright, sweet. Which side's the front? I really should put like a big R and like a big L on this thing. So I know which way is which. Oh. Okay. You know what? Let me see if I can go back to one of my older builds that might be able to navigate this course. Oh, wow, Raining Stars. This is Bleak Horizon in one of its earlier forms. Still not the best. Oh, we're drifting. Why are we drifting? Why are we Weird. Here, you know what? Just for this course, let's build something... Let's do this purpose-built. No, don't put a giant explosive on the ship, please. That is the opposite of what I want. Ooh. Okay, let's unarmor the bottoms so I don't get any artificial lift. And these thruster adjusters should work. We don't need weapons. Alright, and what else don't we need? Let's take that off and do that. Okay, let's see if this works. Ooh. Nope, 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 wait. Oh, oh, pushed the wrong button. As well, but it doesn't float. That's really cool. I haven't, what's it called? I'm generally not... Huh. Hold on, why am I... Oh! This thing has, like, no air brakes, that's why. I was like, why is it drifting so much? And I completely forgot. Okay, hold on. We're gonna make some... Whoop. That might have been too much. Let's just put that back on. Make it level. There we go. What's it called? Now, the cute thing I just did because I wanted to see if I could effectively. Oh, here we go. These wings will help me. We'll need... Oh, it's gonna be really... Oh, it's like a big bunny. Okay, that's kind of cute. Surely this will work. I didn't mean to anchor myself. I forgot to close the menu. Oh, drifting is hard. I feel like this would be easier on controller. No. Oh, we don't need that. We don't need that piece. Anywhere I could show you? I don't know. I have a Discord, but you joining there... You joining just for that seems a bit excessive. Man, I remember when I built this ship, and the whole point, like, I wanted a portable one of these, and the Sky Anchor, so I just, like, built around that idea. Hit you? Okay, here. Disc O-Road. There we go. I'll have to, give you, what's called, the role to post, or permission to do it, so... yeah, I can do that, like, in a bit. And then you could just, like, post it in video games or media or anywhere you like. There we go. Here, let me go ahead and do that right quick. I almost kicked you. Guest. There we go. Okay, you should be able to see everything now. But yeah. Oops. Oh, I'm drifting again. Why is this? Why is this the thing that's happening? Why am I drifting? I should not be drifting. I'm like, I did not build this... I didn't build this that poorly. Yeah, the main reason I really like hover stuff is because, one, I get to ignore terrain, and two, well, it's mostly just I get to ignore terrain. being able to ignore terrain is just really, really nice. Where's that piece that I dropped? Should be over here. Dex! No, it's not Dex. I was like, hey, Juggernaut, how's it going? Then you got playing this game, you got too focused on your Abomination MOBA resource launcher. Yep. You know what? I am sorry that you picked this up, because now you too will be losing a lot of time to it. But yeah, this is oh, you're actually looking here at one of the older versions of Bleak Horizon. This is back when it was raining stars. Star shower. Oh, here, let me see what you posted over here. Oh, I like that. Yeah, that is just a cube with guns. That's really cool. I also noticed that the AI for all the vehicles just tried to, like, fly behind you. Oh, this is when it went from Star Shower 5 to Raining Stars. And the big wheel ones? Yeah, no problem, take your time. I'm probably going to be checking it a little bit less as stream goes on. But yeah, what's called? I also have, this. Just, I wanted a little compact tank. But I want to build it, like, on the cheap so I can mass produce them. My issue is I use a, I use, what's it called? The, Venture... What was it? The Venture Shield? Or the Venture Regen, because it just regenerates really fast. And, yeah. Those are relatively hard for me to find, so I cannot mass produce this just yet. Whee! Okay, that's not one of my wheels. What am I doing? Beat Defender Tech. It's fine if you break this. The most expensive thing on it's the gun. It's just like any military. Floating tank. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I think, what's called? I think that one of the next things I want to build isn't a... I want to make a Bleak Horizon, but I don't want it to... I want it to be like, yeah, a hover tank. I don't want it to actually, like, fly high. That way, there's no threat of hitting the grav engines underneath it. Let me go ahead and... Geez, it's been a long time since I used a... There we go. This one's a little bit more expensive. Also, apparently it has a shit turn radius. Why is that? It also has a ship battle cannon. Mobile base... Yeah, once I unlock all the parts, what I want to do is I want to build what is effectively a monolith from 40k. I want to build just a giant, like a giant floating deathmobile. Like, it can't navigate terrain, but it'll be able to float and just have a bunch of lasers on it. And that is my end goal for this game. I don't think they make a shield large enough to cover the entire thing for what I want. Ooh, medium boosters. Boop. What else do I want? Nothing else really there. Ooh, passive gyro. I need more of those. I don't know if I need more of these, but I use them in some of my builds, so we're just gonna go ahead and grab that. Sharks always have a shit turn radius. Yeah, this one especially because they're not good tracks. But they have a lot of health, so what are you gonna do? Wait, do I have missiles on this thing? Oh, I do. I didn't even realize. I thought that was just armor. I really need to switch out these jets. These things do not propel you. That was mostly just to get this thing up hills. Oh my god, I'm moving so slow, it's painful. Okay, where's my objective? Raiding party. There it is. Oh. That's quite a ways. Okay, we're switching back. You know what we're gonna do? This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna choose... where's... Ominous Sign. Let's do Ominous Sign. This was before it became Bleak Horizon. There we go. Still relatively lightweight, but what we're gonna do is we're just gonna put some big boosters on this thing, and we're just gonna fly across. What else can we get rid of? Not much else. I want to replace some stuff with just... Oh, here we go. Get rid of those. Okay, we're just gonna strap a bunch of fuel on this thing. Some large thrusters, and we're just gonna go. I don't like these ones, though. Those mega boosters, like, chew through fuel way too fast. Oh yeah, that linear actuator I don't need. Dude, I had that on my ship for the longest time, not knowing what it did. And then I learned later that, yeah, it just travels in one direction forever. I'm like, oh. That's kind of lame. Alright. Should be good. Hold on, do I have any more flat fuel sources? I don't think I do. Oh well. This thing needs more another gyroscope. No, don't lock onto that. That'll do. Ooh. It may need more. Is that anti-grav engine actually active? Ooh. I just knocked a gun off of it. I'm just gonna take that off. Hold on. That there. You know what, we'll just... There, one on each side. I'm not going to be bothered by how asymmetrical it is. I forgot what I was going to add. Oh, my brain stopped working. Wait. Right, anti-grav engine. Let's take out the small one. I'll put in the large one. There we go. Power off. Power on. This thing is getting no lift. That's weird. Well, I'll choose reliable until I make something specifically built for speed. I do wish they would fix the bug, though, that if you have stuff under your hover pads, it'll just lift indefinitely. Because I really want internal hover pads. Okay, let's get going. Oh, I completely forgot that I had the moneymaker over there that I set up at the beginning of stream. Last time you played was 2022? Yeah, this game has been out since like 2017, right? Oh, it's you again. Okay, my turn radius is too sharp now. I need to take off some of those propellers. Holy crap. This thing's impossible to steer. These things are too strong. Also, you can lower the amount of damage rocks deal by placing shields further away from your attack. Explosion hits. Oh, interesting. Okay, that is something I will have to look into then. So for the next version of Bleak Horizon, I'll probably have some 4-mounted shields. Just have them be like right in front. Okay, that's good information. Thank you for that. Ooh. Venture, I don't want your stuff. But blowing you up gets me XP, so I will take that. And if you build shields in the outer... excuse me. Shields on outer corners. Get more shields for more dead space in the rock. Ah, okay. I really don't like that the shields are... How do I put this? I don't like how you don't have, like, completely symmetric stuff. It bothers me when things are asymmetrical. I recognize the irony in that in currently a bunny with one eye. I really should pause to charge my shields. Not all blocks are required. What do you mean? What's it missing? Oh, it's missing those? Why is it missing? Right. Okay. I don't have any turrets down there right now. So we can pick that one up. Okay, sweet. Battery fully charged. Let's go. Yeah, this thing could definitely use some adjustments. The speed, I don't know. Hedgehog approaches spine tipped with shields. I could probably do that. Okay, no, don't target the base this time. Target everything that's not the base. Target me, the world's easily... Sorry, turn it up. It's 44? Holy shit ball. Dude, I hope you can keep cool, or like, I don't know, eat ice or something. Get into a giant bathtub and just fill it with ice. Like, I do not envy you. That sounds terrible. But I'm actually not big on graphics. Like, I mean, look at this game. It looks very simple. You're freezing at 44. Oh, F, Fahrenheit. Sorry, I thought... Sorry about that. You weren't supposed to destroy the base. What base? I thought that was the base. Is that not the base? That was a turret? Where's the base? Which one was the base? Okay, sorry. 6 Celsius, 44 Fahrenheit. Okay, yes, no, okay, you are very cold. Like, take a hot shower or something. Whatever I said, do the opposite. Look, I'm used to people talking in Celsius, okay? This isn't my fault. Oh, okay. So yeah, that thing that I thought was an enemy train, yeah, that was a base. But yeah, no, I wish it was 6 degrees Celsius here. Man, I would kill for it to be cold. Literally. If I could shoot somebody or stab somebody and just have it be perpetually cold for me, I'll do it. Random quest? Yeah, random quest. Okay, well, destroy raiding party, because we need to upgrade this faction. And 2,000 will be just enough to let me hit rank 4. Okay, you know what? Hold on, I need to make an adjustment to this thing really quick. Venture, where's that good radar? There it is. Minimap radar. Where can I put this? It doesn't look great, but I will deal with that for now. Actually, you know what I can do? Oops. There. That I can live with. Let me charge my shields before the sun goes down. But yeah, my next build of this, I don't want it to be... I don't want it to be like too much wider because it's already a giant target. I'm gonna have to find a way to stack some of these systems. To make it a little bit more user-friendly. Or make it a little like... I'm okay with making it taller, it just has to be resilient. Fur. You have any? You didn't even have any armor, dude. Come on, man. What's the point in destroying you if there's nothing to loot afterward? It's a waste of everybody's time and effort. You know what? I have the room for it. Let's go ahead and... There we go. I feel like I'm close to building the Manta from 40K. Ooh, that's big wobble. That's that's bad. Let's take these propellers off. They were an interesting idea. But yeah. They don't exactly pan out. Okay, those are too big. Oh look, another science tank. 2 science tanks. Oh, those are the raiding party. Okay, you can't even... Oh, you can shoot up. Don't hit my fins. Okay, that's just rude. Okay. Okay, if you want to shoot me in the face, you can shoot me in the face. I get to shoot you in the face, though. That's rough, buddy. Those are some solid hits. Don't care for that. Okay. You know, maybe a hover tank is the right idea, because I'm spending way too much time flanking and not enough time actually fighting. Just creep forward until we're in range. There we go. The hero's tactic. Oh, I didn't even notice it was shooting back at me. Hey, license max, let's go. Ooh. Ooh, what did we get? A tractor beam? What the hell is this? Pitch trim gyro, what's that? Ooh, is the little terminal dealy? Ooh, okay, let's see what all these bits are. Ooh, large rig. Oh, an AI module, nice. Bunch of different wheels. These wheels would be really good for putting inside and making like a ground tank. What kind of weapons do you have? Pretty good. You know what? Thank you. What is this? Oh, payload terminal, of course. Solar panels. Oh, let me just get these things off. There we go. What else? What else? What else? Oh, I could get more of those large boosters. Good job. I love when it lands directly on top of my ship. Ooh, and then the big flippers. Alright, nice. Okay, a lot of good finds there. Okay, sweet. Ooh, and look at that. You know what? I'm gonna do the smart thing and not engage while I have no shields and no way to recover. That thing is tiny though, we'll just kill that. And we'll take all of your stuff, please. Please and thank you. Sorry, don't mean to be rude. No geothermal vent. Ooh, what the hell is that? It appears to be tilted. This is a bad idea. This is a very bad idea. Whew, bad idea paid off. Let's go. Hey, free armor plates. You know what? I will always take More batteries. Oh yeah, what is this thing? Trim gyro angle. Oh, interesting. I can adjust the pitch of my ship. Oh, that's really nice. Whee! Ooh, hold on. Can I do it? Can I do it sideways too? Oh no, it's only left and right. That's a shame. A bunny who loves batteries? Why is that familiar? I hadn't even thought about it. Dude, it's been a long time since I thought about the Energizer Bunny. Is that still a thing? Okay, let me take stock. Uh, okay. Damage-wise, we're not too worse for wear. So dark. I really should consider putting lights on my ship. There we go. No, I don't have normal TV. Yeah, neither do I. That's why I'm like, oh, people who are more informed than me would know. Alright. Climbing to combat altitude. Oh, my altimeter's gone. Wait, where did that go? Oh, it's right here. No, that's my speedometer. Where's my altimeter? Was that blown out? I really wish this thing would give you stock. Missing. Oh, am I too high to deploy? No, I'm missing my I'm missing a lot of stuff. Okay. Why can I not swap? What is missing? Okay. Lasers. Oh, my cruise missiles are gone. 2 medium air brakes. Is that it? Medium wrap armor, large wrap armor. Huh. And then Corpo blocks number 8. You know, I would say those blocks are redundant. They hold it in place. They hold stuff in place. Okay. Amount required 8. Can I just click on this to buy it? I wish I could. God damn it. Oh, wait, can I not swap because of terrain? No. Well, we'll move back one version. There we go. Alright, key differences. None really. Everything seems to be in place. I also still don't have a pintle-mounted weapon. Oh, is it the railgun? Was I missing the railgun? You know, let's just put a minigun down there. Screw it. And we'll swap this minigun out for something else. What's better than a minigun? What's this, a rapid-fire cannon? That's not bad. You know what? Let's... I didn't mean to push that button. You put there, and then put you there, and swap. Oop, gone. There we go. Then we'll just put no. Well, we'll take those guns off, and we'll just swap them permanently for these. There we go. I also don't have a lot of those. I can't... Man, that's the part that sucks the most. I'm like, man, I want to use these weapons, but I don't have enough to replace them if they get blown off. Which means it won't auto-build, or I won't be able to build with it. Oh, this is tricky. What do I want to replace? I can't do that, that'll get rid of too much. Any second now, this will get the correct angle. It looks really dumb. Oh, it looks even worse from behind. Okay, we're just gonna... Whoop. You know what? For now, we have a ton of these little machine guns. Those are terrible. That looks dumb. I wish I weren't so picky. Life would be so much easier if I were not as picky. Oh. I'm really due for an upgrade on this entire ship. Or to just make a new variant. Here, we'll put some rail guns there. The monster version. That's funny. And those lasers are really bad at going through that shield. Well, I did it. Hey, little guy. Is this the cockpit? Oh, that's rough, buddy. You know what? Oh, I can't even pick up the parts because you're here. Well, I was just gonna loot everything around you and then leave. You know what? Nothing really here is worth taking en masse. I'll just pick up some of these cannons. Those are nice. Yeah. Okay. Bye. Another successful mission. Speaking of which, where am I going? Anti-grav racetrack. Oh wait, it just maxed out, so I don't need to do this anymore. Can't cancel. Damn it. Okay, blaster battle. Okay, where's that? Straight ahead, let's go. You know what? Hold on. Oh, that was a load. That was a load-bearing rocket. 1 minute. Where was... Huh. What was... Wait, 1, 2... 3... 3... Wait, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense at all. Huh. I'm confused. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, so I took this rocket off. Okay, that's fine. Now this one. Huh. Well, I don't know what's going on. Oops. Oh, that's what I did. Nope, damn it. Okay. Okay. I see what happened here. Well, we're gonna get rid of that anyway, so... Boop, boop, and boop. Alright, so... Put ground stabilizers in there. And what I want back there is my new rockets. Boop. Or I could just, you know, drop multi... I could just drop equipment that's worth tens of thousands of dollars. That's cool, too. There we are. Then we can put back... There we go. It's like nothing went wrong. Nothing provable went wrong. You know what? Slap some of those on him. There we go. Alright, that should give me a more stronger kick. A little bit, yeah. Kiwi Mobile. Oh, look at that. It's New Zealander. That's adorable. Oh, also my, other radar's off. Oh, I only have one more of those. Okay. Surveying radar, what's this? To record data terrain region within its radius. What does that mean? I don't understand half of the things on this ship. Yeah, this ship is definitely due for an overhaul. I also need to build a rocket, just like a bunch of boosters strapped to a bunch of fuel with just enough flight navigation to be able to maneuver, or not maneuver, but just steer myself. I wonder if Venture has all the best radar. If so, that sucks. Spider Eye, does this even do anything? Piercing red eyes with Spider Eye, who would want this thing? Yeah, not me. An experimental pointer used to point at things. Fascinating. Block magnet. Mini block magnet. Kraken mobile radar. That doesn't do anything. Alright, what's going on here? Target identified. Killing approved. I was like, okay, I will destroy you. Wasn't he just saying that? I don't know what's going on. Just sell me the buggy and I will do the test for all the experience. I wish to level up this faction, please. They have the cool laser that I want. Test cringe payments, however, not fully funded. Joining our early access program. Wow. Oh man, early access. Ah, right. Oh, it's not free. That's an ask. Oh, that's a cool weapon. Okay, yeah, oh, I took the AI out of there. Oh, that's awkward. Or, oh, right, I took it out of Bleak Horizon. It was in a Grim Tiding. Begin test. What am I doing? Oh. Oh, wow, it's a 360 weapon. Oh, that's nice. This thing handles like ass, though. Oh, that's cool. Bruh. You can't kill me. I'm gonna be up here. That's right. Nope. Fight and collect. You know what? At least it says advertised. This is a really cool gun, though. I like this. Or is that the cockpit? Oh no, the cockpit's down there. Uh-oh. My first tech. Oh wait, am I just supposed to survive? I guess I'll just drive in a circle then. Okay, well that plan's almost out the window. Nope, we're good. I just now noticed I have a shield. I'm like, wow, I'm gonna die. This test seems like bullshit. And it's like, oh wait. Attach it onto me. I need the armor. Is that a gun over there? Gimme. Oh, they're just fully exploding. What is this gun anyway? I really like this. Research Sonic Blaster. Aimed at a proton glider with a frequency disrupts solid contact distance time to charge up for. Oh, cool. Interesting. Very annoying. I really like the weapons that come out of this faction. It also sounds... One of those sound effects sounds like a, what's it called? What was it? Like a Godzilla. I think it sounds kind of like Megalon. Okay, plus 11 more. I'm like, oh, this is all stuff I'm not interested in. Ooh, what is this? What is that thing? Gigaplasma. Fusion core intelligence can split troublesome asteroids. What am I looking at? Okay. This appears to be a rocket pod. Oh wow, it is taking its time. Oh, that's why it took its time. Okay. And what are you? Oh, fabricator. Ooh, what can I make? Wheels, vibro blades, hive missile launcher. Ooh. Oh. I will not be breaking all these things down. That is far too much trouble. I will just drive to a place and buy it. With these things. Two-period block. What's this? Oh, a research scrapper. Well, I don't need that. I have the junker. Junker lets me scrap everything, right? I'm pretty sure. Okay. I really have to do these things too. Okay. Pardon me, tree. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Let's go back to my money-making area. And I need to work on the next version of Bleak Horizon. Definitely think I'm going to be going with a hover tank instead of something that flies. That's weird. New missions? Oh, Tesla troubles. Meet Adam, destroy all turrets, return to Adam. Oh, that one sounds easy. Okay, we'll pick that up for later. Machine. Anything good? Ooh, hey! I was just talking about needing some of those. I'll take the Gatling gun too, why not? Gyros. Anything of consequence? Okay, I don't need to start hoarding these things now because I can buy them on demand. Okay. There we go. Okay, we'll just have to make sure the zone is secure. Set up some turrets and we'll be fine. Actually, I don't think we need to set up any turrets. Alright. So... maybe not so close. These are very loud. Alright, here we are. Okay, let's get started. Let me see. I wonder if the cab type actually matters. Alright, double wide. Yeah, crafty mic. It's 1x1 dimension. Agent POW. Yeah, I don't think any of these really make a difference. Fuel storage. Player cap. Oh, you can hover over those. Probably not this one. That seems very fragile. This seems really cool, though. That would be cool for, like, the top of the ship. Okay. So you know what we will do? I forgot that my cockpit's right in the middle. You know what? This is going to be... this is supposed to be... wait. Enables AI. Player cab. Okay. No, we'll start with the bruiser cab, same as last time. Because this thing is supposed to be durable. Alright. Okay, let's build this thing. What do we want first? We want it to hover. Let me go ahead and just give this a little bit of leeway all around, just so I can have stuff to go off of. Okay. So, hover tank is what we want to do first. Alright, well, first things first. Let's start with the nose. If I could just position this block, thank you. Alright, well, let's add a few more just so I can get some height on this thing. Okay, awesome. Take those off. What is the platform like? Okay, it's a 4x4. Probably need 2 of them. And how powerful is the lift on this right away? Pretty good. Okay. Alright, so we start with that. And let's go ahead and give us... Ooh, you know what I might want instead? Yeah, you know what I think I want instead? I think I want to use these ones. Ooh, wait, hold on. Did those... Okay, this is going to be dumb. Did the other ones hover sound more threatening? Okay, it does. It's like it's basier, so we're gonna go with that. Don't judge me, I'm a very simple creature. Okay. So let's put the cab there, and then we'll build out front-wise. Okay, want it to be 1 block taller. So we'll do... Put that there. Okay. This will be our base. And of course in the middle we'll need an anchor. And this is a hover tank, so I wanted to have... It's also industrial. I wanted to have the, Space Junker anchor. Because I just love that it's a chain. Having menacing baking design is logical. Thank you. Yeah, I figure it's like... I mean, you know, if it's supposed to intimidate or be threatening, you may as well make it look the part. Okay, now that we're anchored, I can actually build this thing in midair. Okay, now... I'm trying to think. You know what? Hold on. I want to be a little ambitious with this thing. Let me go ahead and we'll put this down on the ground over here. Because I'm going to be buying stuff as I go. And if it's just going to fall on the ground as I do it. And let's also... Oops. Let's also give me a little bit of light to work with. These will be temporary. But these storm lights... I don't have any. We'll just have to buy those. We need... Oh. I'm like, wait a minute. Wrong faction. There we go. These should give me... Yeah, that should give me just enough to see what I'm doing up here. Okay, not bad. Okay, so first things first. This thing's gonna hover. We need to have a powerful gyroscope. And the most powerful one I know of is... Geocore. Alright. Perfect. We're not listing anymore. Now, Okay, something that I need to do is I need some more of these hover platforms. Yep, there they go. Okay, we want this to be double because what I want to do is I want to make this asymmetrical. And the reason why is because a lot of the larger guns take up three by three grids. So I think it'd be better to have them closer to the center of the ship. So it's going to be something like... Any second now? Any second now? No, 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 no. Okay, yeah, this, but one back. One back. No, no, no. Oh, we're doing great. We're having an amazing time. This is intuitive. Okay, everybody's having fun. Okay, well at least now that there's corners, there's only so many. There we go. Okay, so this is what I want as the platform for the for this tank. Which actually means I could probably give it 2 command centers. I think that'd look really nice. So we'll do something like... Not quite. My stomach just growled, which means I am probably hungry. Which is good, because I haven't been for most of the day. Alright, these we want to be near the inside. And the anchor, I'll also move one over. There we go. Actually, you know what? Oh. Okay. Oh. Swing and a miss. Alright. So, we'll also move this over by... 1 second. Right there. And right there. Okay. We're still listing. This thing is going to need quite a bit of stabilization. Okay. So first is we're also going to need... Where's it? There we go, these. Because these will hook under, and then I'll be able to add armor. And this is temporary. I don't know if I'm going to go exactly with that just yet. But we're going to need a lot more of them. And this is why you craft while you're right next to a factory. That way you're just constantly making money. What is this? Forts? Split armor? What is that? Are those corner pieces? They are! Ooh! I grabbed the wrong piece. You pick that up. Oh cool, I didn't realize that they actually had these. If it'll fit up. There we go. Ooh, okay, okay. You know what? We're gonna have a lot of thrust on this. We're gonna make the cockpit 1 taller. That way we have a better armored bottom, and we'll be able to fit a bunch of guns on it. Okay. There we go. Okay, now shield projectors need to be out in front to absorb missile stuff. My middle click is not working. Oh, it was working, never mind. Okay, so for shield projectors... I was like, what? Okay. Ooh, you know what we can do? So, there's a giant, powerful battery I haven't been able to use yet. Because it has... what's it called? It's like awkward to position, but... Oh, is it a 4x4? I thought it was a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4... 4, 4. Oh, I thought it was a 5x5. Hmm. Well, okay. Oh, you know what else will really help? I'm going to put an altimeter on this. That way I can get a gauge for how heavy it is. If I'm going to need to add, what's called more... What's it called? More hover things. Because this tank is going to be heavy as hell. That's why it's a hover tank and not a hovercraft. Or not a, flyer. Alright, and then... Go ahead and move over. Put more batteries in here. There you go. I want to position them. There you go. So it's symmetrical, and we can actually attach stuff to it. For the sake of symmetry, I'm going to give it 2 anchors. There we go. Lore-wise, it's very heavy. It needs both. Alright, making progress. Making bacon progress. Okay, let's go ahead and surround these on the outside. Oops. Work with me. There we are. Why is it so hard to just have it be the same? Why are you so temperamental? Okay. So we need nothing under that. Corner blocks. Doesn't look the best. I may try to figure out something a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. But at the same time, maybe function is just the full way to go on this. If I make it one wider in all directions... Oh, that might be smart. And we give a little bit of leeway to this. Maybe. Okay. Okay, yeah. No, we're gonna make it one. We're gonna make it one longer. This is the process. This thing is gonna be heavier than sin. Okay, come on. There we go. Oh, wait. There it is. There we are. Just move some of these over. Please, video game. I ask for so little. Thank you. Okay, that way we'll actually be able to put additional armor on the bottom. There we go. Okay, let's see how that looks in the front. Hold on. Hold these, please. Huh. Interesting. That's not going to be where they look, or where they rest, but it doesn't look bad. Okay. Hold on. I want this thing to generate power right now because I want to keep track of how fast the batteries are going to drain. Okay. And for right now... I wonder, can I put the solar panels underneath it and still have them be effective? It'd be very dumb if that worked. It works. That is very dumb. That is very, very dumb. Okay, we'll have it charged for now. Yeah, I'm getting really hungry, actually. I said it at the top of the stream, but I haven't been able to eat today because, like, everything I've been eating is making me nauseous, and I think it's the heat. But, yeah. I might end up cutting things early just to get a snack. Oh, you know what? I brought candy. I'm on my last pack of Mamba that Dudley got me for Christmas. Oh. Hold on. There we go. Candy is not food. Go eat. I am eating. I love Mamba. It's my favorite candy. Has been forever. I'll eat real food later. Now it's candy time. Love candy. You know, in retrospect, I probably should have thawed some food. Nope. Don't worry, I'll eat. I can take care of myself. I am legally an adult. Any moment now, this will get the angle that I'm trying to get. Okay, they will not. Maybe on this side I'll have better luck. There we go. Easy as pie. Okay. Alright. And then we can do the same thing underneath. And that'll give us what's called underside protection for the thrusters. Yeah, no, we're actually still sitting pretty. We have a skeleton of lift still. Honestly, I don't think anything I can do to this tank will give it less lift. Like, this thing is going to be a large lad. Alright, so... the gyroscopes... Move that there, move this there. Power block is right there. Okay, what we also need are these flight dealies. We're going to put these behind the brains because there's not much else that we can attach to them. There we go. That's more than enough. It probably only needs 2. Because I believe these are just little computers. Thing. You know what? Let's go ahead and also put the Better Future one here. You come back and you're building some sort of fortress? Yeah, I'm building a hover tank. It's currently moored right now. And we're just putting all these little things up here so I can figure out, you know, all the parts that I want to buy. We need a lot more of these curved bits. Oh, right. These are temporary. We're also gonna want one of these anchored things to be underneath it. Maybe not underneath. The way this is angled, I could probably put it on top. I think that'll be really threatening. Like, when this thing goes to anchor, like, it'll have a... Oh, why can't I think of the word? It'll have just, like, this black hole singularity at the very top of it. I don't think we'll need any anti-grav in this thing. Like, this thing will be... This thing has 4 thrusters. It'll be able to keep itself upright. Alright. What was I doing again? I forget. Right. Maneuverability. That is not what I was looking for. I was looking for... Speaking of altimeter, where did mine go? Did I move it by mistake? Okay, well, we're gonna need a lot of these passive gyros. I know I have a bunch, but I will need more. Okay, that should be all I need from that. Go ahead and open this up. Right, I was buying these. Completely forgot. There we go. We're just gonna push this for a few seconds. Alright. That should be a healthy amount for right now. Alright. Let's go ahead and slap these underneath. What's that? What are you pulling on still? You're throwing off the ship's balance. Knock that off. You know what? Let's leave that part clear. Because we're gonna move these power cells, but I want a gun right there in the dead center. Oops. I did not mean to remove that. That was kind of an important bit. There we are. We'll start from the center and work our way. Oh, right, I forgot to extend the range outwards on the sides. Making the mother of all armlets here, Jack. We sure are. Hey, Ryan, how's it going? Hope you're keeping well. You've been playing the, what's it called? The new Horde mode in 40k? How's that been going? Yeah, I actually forgot to do it on that side. It's fine, I'm smart. No space to range over the gameplay and the Emperor is awesome. Nice. Hopefully you'll be able to pick it up sometime. Yeah, I need to check it out sometime too. I'll just it's a matter of like pulling myself away from this game, which I'll be honest, doesn't look like it's gonna happen for a while. There we go. I kind of want to just fill this thing with lasers on the inside. We're leaning, that's fine. The ship only weighs infinite tons. Nah, we'll have all the weapons be on top. I'll have more space for internals that way. And knowing me, I'm gonna get caught up on the internals. I wasn't planning on doing it this early, but I'm effectively just making a monolith. Monoliths, for those who don't know, are, oops. They are Necron ships, and they're... ship. It is a giant pyramid of death. And they are great. And I am very bad at building this. How come it worked on this side? And not this one. Oops, didn't mean to unanchor. No, we'll just go across. And maybe we'll find the answer somewhere in the heart of battle. Oh, it's because this one is inaccurate. Okay. Okay, there we go. So far, so good. That is... that is frightening. Hey, Joe, how's it going? Hope you're keeping well. Okay, let's keep the theme up and just make sure that everything except for these corners are armored. And then what we'll do is... put it right. There we go. And what we'll do is we'll put weapons here. Which means that there needs to be a foundational block right there at each corner to prevent too much damage from going through. Perfect. Okay. Do a quick look. Alright, not bad. Still plenty of lift. Now... okay, I know it doesn't fit the aesthetic. But wouldn't it be funny if I just got a bunch of these lasers? And just put them all the way around. Oh, you know what? I know what. Instead of using normal foundational blocks, I know what I'll do. I'm going to use shield projectors. There we go. You know what? How many shield projectors do we have? We're gonna buy more. This thing is going to be nothing but shield, or this thing is going to have so many shields and so much healing. I just bought a bunch of those and I was like, wait a minute, aren't Hawkeye shields technically better? Yeah, they're better. Better protection, but lower or higher energy drain. You know what? We'll just double up. This thing is definitely going to need to have an off switch for these shields. Yep. Yep. Okay, then the repair node. We will need more than one. Okay, this thing's a visual nightmare. For right now, let me give it an off switch. Nope, that is not facing the correct direction. There we are. Okay. Oh, oops. The opposite of what I wanted. Uh-oh. Hostile on the horizon. Raise shields. This is going to take so long to get combat ready. Okay. I get the point. Can't raise that shield on a whim. Having layer bubble shields like that won't cause a harmonic resonance station to tear your structure apart? No! No! See, that's why we are using super dense material. And then, you know, in conjunction with the shock waves that come from enemy fire, that will hold the ship together. Because that's how I've decided physics work. You're welcome. Okay, so the question is, what weapons will fit on each corner? I want something that will make your pilot infertile. Being infertile is a prerequisite for joining this army. I bought the wrong... I just bought a bunch of the wrong part. I bought a bunch of melee shit. I meant to buy the Zeus laser cannon. It's fine. We're making literally infinite money right now. It's not infinite. Thank God you actually hurt your balls. Hey, Noxy, how's it going? You know what? Let's not angle that towards my ship. I'll be honest, I kind of like the lasers better. But they stick out just slightly, and I really don't like how that looks. You? Not much. Little hungry. But aside from that, I'm doing pretty good. People are saying, Jur, why don't you eat? And I'm like, I'll do that later. And then they're like, but you said you haven't eaten today. I'm like, I say a lot of things, though that is accurate. I have not really eaten today. Oh, can I put lights under this thing? What's the advantage of this? It looks cool. Yeah, that'll light up the night. Okay, man, it's a real shame. Because these... I don't think the Zeus cannon's very strong. What is this? The weapon's the full rotation turret, not your average laser pointer. This will ruin your day if you shine it in somebody's eye. Okay. Can I... Oh? Railguns. Okay, now we're talking. Your death part has grounding effects? Sure. I know what those are. Okay, since this thing is bottom heavy, we're gonna have to put in some flight adjusters. Large flight adjusters. We don't want them exactly on ground level. Actually, no, we kind of do, don't we? Oh, I'll have to move this stuff to this close... Shit, that... I meant to move this. Put those up here temporarily. Move that in the center. And then we're gonna rotate these. There we go. So that stuff can actually attach to them. So that we can have these function symmetrically. Yeah, railguns! And they're on sponsons. Or not sponsons, they're on, I can never remember the word. But they can pivot, effectively. We're gonna have to buy more, because there's gonna be 2 on each corner. And they have really long range, and they're fairly powerful. Yeah, Hunter railguns. Okay, it's a turret mount. There we go. Get rid of this dinky Zeus cannon. Zeus, lamest god. Alright. And then, because they fully rotate, we don't need to be... Oh, that's actually really funny. Because one leg is hanging off, we'll actually have, like, I could put lights on it or something. I can put lights on the corners. Hold on, let's do that now. What kind of lights do we want? No, that looks lame. I did not mean to take the cannon. I need to stop pushing that button. We could do that, or we could put... we can mount machine guns to our railgun. Or, you know, mortars. This is dumb. This is dumb and I'm having a great time. Okay. Let me see. What can I mount on these? What kind of lights do these have? Signal lights. Oh, these are meant to go sideways. Those are for, like, planes. Okay, Hawkeye Pack Collector. No, not quite. Oh, I just got a funny idea. We could just put a bunch of these on. I know we only need 1 radar for the entire thing. Those look cool. Oh, you know what? We can have, we'll have laser pointers on top and then radars on the bottom. There we go. That's not very effective. There we go. Point outward. This side toward... This way, or this... Yeah, this side toward the enemy. Okay. Alright, so... Gyroscope. Move each back one. Grab these. Take those in place. Okay, so we should be able to freely maneuver now. Let's go ahead and unanchor. Okay, we have maneuverability. It is ponderous. Oh, right. Switch to hovercraft controls. There we go. Okay. It's not great, but we can put more as we go up. Good start. Let's go ahead and save really quick, because it had been a while since I saved. Alright, So we have initial armament. These are good, burst damage, but we need something with a little saturation fire. So let's go ahead and build the next layer up. We want these large blocks, because I believe they have more health. I'm not 100% sure, but it makes sense to me. What is that again? Is that the Healy? Is that the Healy Dealy? Switch on. Okay, that is the Healy Dealy. While this powers up, I'm gonna have a small drink and eat some more candy. Because remember, candy is food. Oh. Okay, looking good so far. You know, because shields farther out mean more than shields that are, what's called? There, I think we can just get rid of these tall shields. Keep just the small ones. That way it'll stop the missile, like, well in... And what we can do is we'll substitute some of that space to put in more of those navigation blocks. Or not navigation, but steering blocks. These guys. There we go. And then being on the outside corners should make it even easier to steer. I didn't realize I wasn't anchored. Okay, propulsion is still on the low side, but... Okay. Not bad. I'm liking this already. Okay, but we have a bunch of space for internals. So what we also want are stabilization gyros for when we're staying still. Square of death. There we go. That should be plenty. Okay. Take a look. Let me readjust this. There we go. Okay. And we need a space right here for me able to actually control it from the exterior. Hold on. I need to adjust this. No, no. Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna change them all to be like that. That's much better for my sense of symmetry. Okay. Bunch of space for internals, like 3 centimeters of open space in there. Look, the more open space we have, the more you could cram it full of unnecessary computing stuff. Right? How many radar? Well, we have 4 radars on this thing. They're all external. Put one on the inside just in case. We'll put it in the back, or we'll put it in the front. Ooh, you know, we also want the... No, you know, we don't need a terrain map because, I mean, look at this thing. Here, let's line those up there. We're gonna have to put some fuel in here, and we're gonna put a thruster. We're gonna put thrusters on the inside. Don't computers and machinery benefit from ventilation? They sure do. But in this game, it doesn't matter. So I'm not thinking about it. Okay, how many power sources do we have? Right, this giant block is like the biggest power source in the game. Nice try, Colibri. Your aim is... I can't believe you feel scammed. I have never done anything wrong to anybody. You know what I'm gonna do? Instead of my normal try to fit a bunch of meticulous components in here, what we're going to do is, if there's free space, we're gonna put in a battery. Because what do batteries do? Batteries mean the shield stays up longer, which means a longer combat operation time and more survivability in the heat of fire. This thing will survive a fight. Engine. Oh, nice. I hadn't seen that. I'm gonna have to, what's it called, check it out. You're uninstalling the stream. You know what? It's not my fault that your gacha is just really, really bad. You know, I don't know what to tell you. Some people have good rolls and some people are Colibri. Everything's not working, is going above your model. Oh, I know. It's because it's a gacha. It has a percentage chance to hit. No guarantee it will. No, we need another one of these. This one is specifically for height. We're not even at full power. This is us at full power. Jeez. But this thing will be operating at ground level. Because I don't want my hover stuff shut out from under me. Just something at your screen. You're winning now. Wow. You know what? I can't believe you would try to be mean to me on Bunny Week. I have never done anything bad to anybody. And anything wrong ever. Your rate percentage is still in the 90s, not too bad. Yeah, but you're using the, like, most accurate one. That's barely fair. Sometimes you just choose violence. You know, sometimes you have to choose violence. Sometimes there's literally no other way. What will this world come to if some people don't choose violence? Peace? Ugh. Cringe? Okay, then we... You know what, let's move these stationary gyro stabilizers to the front. And what we'll do is we'll just put another battery there in the middle. And this one already has 2, so... This game has invasions. They're not official invasions. Those invasions are just, what's called? They are player-submitted machines. Because you can submit your creations on Steam. Okay, we're listing slightly, so we're probably going to have to add more... Hold on, let me check something. Okay, not those. This is extremely heavy. We're going to have more of these stationary gyro stabilizers. And we're probably going to have to add another 2 larger ones. Let's put that there. Oh yeah, first things first, before I forget, I need to attach rockets to the inside. And then I'm going to have to start finding a place for fuel. Oops, wrong. Oh, come back. Come back. Nope, it's mine. You can't have it. I'm a genius. Okay. Scream into a pillow. Just use the one that costs the most. It has the highest chance to hit. You'll be fine. Everything will work. I don't promise. What do I want? What do I want? Ooh. Ion drives on the inside will actually be smart because these are passive boosters. And what they do is they just make you move faster. Just in general, but only in one direction. So I'll have to put them like at a base around the center. Spend all your points throwing stuff because more throws, more chance, the little... Yeah, that's how it works. Yeah, more chances to hit, the more you... You know what? You game the system. I can't believe you figured it out. Damn. Well, surely there's no chance now. I will assuredly be hit because that logic is flawless. This thing is gonna, like, blow up my first encounter, just watch. There we go. That actually looks cool. I like that on the corner right there. Any second now. There it is. You coming over with a hammer? The gambler stop for fun. Exactly. How dare you use social engineering? I don't know what you mean. I can't even spell 2 of those words. Oh, I can't make that symmetrical right there. Okay, so I'll put them right here. Now, will they... Oh, they'll still appear on the outside of the ship. Okay, I want to avoid that. What can I do? What can I do? Okay, we're still having trouble stabilizing, so what we'll do is we'll do this. And then, oops, these rockets can attach to these. Right. These aren't... Are these even the right ones? Oh, they can't attach there. They have to attach in the center. Okay, well, move them back 1. Can't move them back 1. Dick. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. I hate asymmetry. It hurts my soul. You know, what if we just do 3? There. Okay, I need to anchor to see what kind of... Oh yeah, let's go ahead and... There we go. Anchor. Let's see what kind of thrust we can get off of this. Okay. Not the best. We'll take these big ion drives out, and I believe we have tiny ones. I know those parts, but you can't tell what's going on in there. It's fine. It's just... We have batteries, we have stuff to make it move, we have things so that it'll navigate, the rocket The boosters we probably don't need, to be completely honest, because this thing is going to be completely symmetrical. I mean, it turns slow, but there's not going to be a forward face. I mean, if you think that's bad, here, check this out. This is my current ship with all of its doodads and how do you do's. This thing's a nightmare. And then there's the cube, the flying cube. Streamer thrusting on live stream, shake your head. What? No. Nothing can be proven. And if you can prove it, no you can't. How dare you come to my stream and lie? Ooh, you know what? This is a bunch of contact points. What if I moved this somewhere? Okay, wait. I'm getting ahead of myself. I have less space than I think I do. We're going to put this in front and this in front. Then we're going to remember that those were load-bearing. We're going to take these gyro stabilizers, put that in the middle. Get rid of those, that. Okay, computers are symmetrical. And we'll take this, we'll move it back. We're going to put it directly over the power source as it shimmies for position. There we go. Awesome. Okay, we'll have a... Okay. Move that rocket, or move that. We'll have a rocket in the middle. That way, I'll be able to get a little bit of speed. There we go. This is probably a terrible idea because we have very few parts connecting to the actual cockpit. Cockpits, sorry. There we go. We need some more foundational blocks to actually keep those in place. So let's grab... Okay. And, oh, I'm currently anchored. Alright. Power down those shields. I would like to be able to see, please. There we go. Okay. Definitely need some more of this. Now, the question is where to put it, because it has to be symmetrical. And that's not just me being picky, that's just for practicality's sake. Okay, I see it. Then this will be put somewhere else. Here, that one. There. Perfect. Okay. All right. We have about as much maneuverability as I need. Okay. Not bad. Oh, there's space right there. No, we'll put it... What if I take that, put you there, this there. What's this? This load bearing? Oh, that's a shield. No, that needs to be there. Okay, no, we'll cover that up. Because what I was thinking about doing is just putting a gun right there in the middle. But I think I might start removing stuff from under here. Go. Alright. This thing is definitely going to survive the first test I put it through, but I don't think it's going to pass with flying colors. Okay, and that part has... Okay, that does have attachment points. How many spaces are there? 1, 2... Let me think, let me think. Well, thinking isn't working. You know what? Take those out. Put a big fuel canister there. Okay, sweet. Alright, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go run it for a test, so let's go ahead and save the game. We're not gonna fill out the internals, but what we will do is we'll cover this thing. Yeah. Cover this thing, and we're gonna go find somebody to shoot at. Of course, I gotta put guns on it still, but you know. This thing is a major work in progress. I may need to make it a story taller. Now, what do we want? Do we want a bunch of tank cannons? Ah, they won't all fit. How many of these? Just one? Damn. Yeah, it's definitely gonna have to be one taller. Unless I do this. Take out those cockpits, put in a single right there. That's so dumb. This is so dumb. Dude, it is so hard to see what's going on here. Okay, there we go. We just need to put guns on top. Huh. Will be effective. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. Wait, this is... That's a 3x3. Why can't I center it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that I can center. Maybe I just load it with railguns. Here, you know what? This is the experiment. It's not the most elegant thing, but I want to go shoot somebody. Okay, there. It's not pretty, but it'll do. Okay, now just... Oh, I wasn't anchored. Okay. Alright, let's go look for a fight. Power on shields. I think I may have overdone it with all of the, with the thrusters. This is a sight. Oh, here we go. Here's some targets. We're too high. Okay, accuracy leaves a little bit to be desired, but... Okay, good. You can't see the thruster. All these trees are in the way. Can I just go through them? Why did I build a construction robot? Why, when I could just ram trees with a giant pyramid? Oh, we're already suffering battery drain. Where's all the enemies? Hello? Why are there no enemies spawning? How am I supposed to test out my death machine if there's nothing to shoot? Oh, there we go. Excuse me, sir. Could you help me with the test? Oh. Well, that was sad. Okay, I'm seeing a flaw. Mm-hmm. This is very embarrassing. I don't want to talk about it. Okay, I'm seeing a problem with these guns. They cannot hit small targets. Okay. Doing skedaddle, I'm shocked. No, they're supposed to help. They're supposed to help me with my experiment. Okay, you know what? I want to try something out. I also lost a railgun due to all that ramming. Excuse me, I'm in the middle of making adjustments. Oh wow, it's actually very threatening if I fire it, if I do this at an angle. Okay, I would like to make an adjustment. Let me... Why am I listing? Oh, uneven terrain. Okay, hold on, I dropped a piece. Okay. First things first, I'm gonna start taking stuff off of this. So let me drop a... How do you do... Where's the black hole thingy? Black hole thingy... There it is. Okay. So we're gonna take all these railguns off, and I want to try those lasers that I initially thought of testing out. But I was like, nah, it's too... It doesn't look right. And then I was like, oh, right, wait a minute. I can actually make them, fit thematically, so... I completely forgot that you could change the color of these things to black. Okay, so we just hit up the paintbrush, and boom. The underside is red, ignore that. These are pointed inward. You know what? That's actually fine, because then it looks like that's only firing, and then they'll turn. Plasma disc, huh? Hold on. Ooh. Okay, okay, maybe? Maybe? There is hope for the future. Let me just... There we go. Excuse me, trees. I'm looking for somebody. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's a little too tiny of a target. Okay, how high above the ground do we want to be? Okay, about 20%. You know what? That was a good test. Okay, so about 20% to hit small targets like that. Though if they're really tiny, they can pass under us, which is a problem. Wait a minute, I saw... Give me a moment. Jeez, it's like Daft Punk had a death pyramid. Wait, didn't Daft Punk actually have like a sex pyramid during one of their shows? I have vague recollections of that. Hold on. Oh, right. Anchor. Plasma laser disc. Future thingy. What is Class D laser array? Heavy duty slow firing laser cannon. Also streamline looks nice. No. Used as a... Interesting. I saw a weapon previewed in, what's it called? That I didn't get. And I wonder if it's actually not this faction that has it. Is there anyone else willing to help me with the test? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, I have another death laser. One second. It is... Yes, this one. What kind of color can we paint that? Can we paint that one? Oh, it's this faction. Okay, so they had a laser that I saw that I really want. And you know what? I wanna test something really quick. We're gonna take these off. How many of these do I... Oh, I only have one, damn. Oh yeah, then there's this Gigaplasma thing I wanted to test out. You know what? Give me a moment. I want to see what this does. I can mount it on the side. I can get two. Oh, there we go. There's a target. Excuse me, sir. That's very rude. I just want to talk. Ah, it only fires straight forward. So it'll only work for like a nose gun. Yeah, that's a shame. Wait, hold on. There we go. Hold on, there is space. One. Two. Wait. Why will that not attach? Yep, there it is. Just like that. I'm like, wait a minute, I can't attack things under me. We have more lasers. These ones go straight down. Take those lights off. Hey, there we go. We're solving problems. Look at all this valuable experience we're getting. Climb the hill. Okay, hold on. I need to recharge my shields. Also, why is that anchor not firing? Oh, I see. Wait, no I don't. That's weird. Also, this thing has a gigantic battery. I have to figure out a more effective way to charge it without just, slapping one of these down. Well, I guess if I go in and I know it's going to be for a fight, I won't be able to anchor anyways. So there's no reason to... There's actually no reason to have panels on this. So I can get rid of these. What if I adjusted them to be, I don't know, lasers that fired straight down? Or these, like... I don't know, those burst shotguns won't work. I kind of want to put this D cannon in there because I don't know what it does. Okay, let's go find a few more targets. Preferably something heavier. Okay, that's a problem. Oh, wait, hold on, hold on. We can steer this? We can steer... This definitely needs to be taller, and I need to put in better guidance. Okay, wait. Let's give it 50 for this taller thing. Excuse me, sir, your drills directly under me aren't going to do anything, it's just annoying. I'm like, oh right, I don't have to reposition, I can just... Every facing is just as effective. More so if I do this. Okay, we haven't fought anything with missiles yet. I think that'll be the last test. Something with missiles. Yeah, this definitely needs a lot of work. Like, I could probably raise this up. Put more put more lasers. Because I just want lasers. On the top. If I level it out, how many lasers can I fit up here? Okay, if it has to attach in the center. So if I do... Nah, I don't like that being off to the side. So it would have to be... like that. Is this facing forward? I can't tell. It is very hard to see what's going on here. Because I want them all to face forward. Stop doing the thing. Okay. Testing this thing on uneven terrain is a pain in the ass. But that just means I need to stabilize it better. Laser discs, please. Thank you. Perfect. Almost perfect. Perfect. Okay. Back to shoot through the front one. No, they have 360-degree firing lanes. So what they'll do is they'll just turn. So it's actually more effective if something tries to strafe me, which the AI in this game is programmed to do. Okay, that I like how that looks. Brrr. Okay, maybe that has missiles or like explosions. I need to see how this thing tanks explosions. That's the big test for me. So we're just gonna sit right here. Excuse me, sir. Is it stuck? I think it's stuck. There we go. Taking your advice? Oh. Oh no, this is tragic. Okay, hold on. This is not the test that I want. Excuse me. This is the equivalent of like a magnifying glass on ants. This is rough. Okay, hold on. I need to build a more efficient charging station. So yeah, this thing is not made for self-sufficiency. This is get in, kill stuff, leave. Well, not even leave, just get in, kill stuff. Please don't blow up. I think what I want to do is I'll move each of these back one. Readjust where that the thruster is, and recess these back into the actual ship so that if I do ram stuff, then these won't be taking the brunt of the hits. I need something. Okay, there we go. That's a proper threat. Okay. This thing is a prototype. This is version 1. Something show up and actually challenge me. Come on. This is weak. This is weak and embarrassing. Everybody should be embarrassed. I am embarrassed. Oh. I swear, that thing better have missiles on it. Nice try, ball. What I think I may actually do is make some of the internal frame lighter. Just for some added maneuverability. I need explosions, not machine guns. You are embarrassing yourself. Is there something over there, maybe? Yep. Game is having a hard time? No. You know, we're just gonna go. Actually, no, for a proper test, I need to have full shields. We're doing it. The scientific method can be frustrating, you know? It's not always. You're sad? You'll land the hit eventually. You know, I'm gonna eat this piece of candy. Completely unrelated, I know. Yeah. No, let's drift closer to it. I just want I just want one ship that I come across to have missiles because that's what this whole test is about. Like I need to know if this will survive against missile fire. If it will, then this is an effective ship. If it won't, then I need to go completely back and like reimagine this entire thing. Hmm. Wow, even aim throws are missing. Man, I'm having good luck today. It pays to be a tiny bunny. What the hell is that? That is... That sure is a thing that I'm seeing. Bullshittery and fraud. Anybody else find that, like, extremely sad? I mean, not as sad as all of you in your attempts to, you know, actually hit me with stuff. You're putting a quick end to that thing's misery. Look, I enjoy a little bit of suffering now and then, but that was too much. Okay, sun's going down. Let's hop off on this energy supply and see if we can make any progress here. None of these designers are on. You know, it goes back to it. I just don't think a lot of people are terribly creative. Or maybe people are like, maybe these people had Legos growing up and they aren't, you know, enchanted by the whole idea of, I get to build something, you know, test it out and see if it works. None of them are on my level. I don't know about that. I don't think I'm particularly skilled at this. I just have an idea and I like to work hard to execute. Maybe that's just part of being an artist. Like even like this thing right here, I like these small lasers, and they're good. But the thing is, I can't tell if this is actually an effective, like an effective ship for its design purpose because I'm not getting any good. I'm not getting any good trials. As far as you aren't fighting flying dicks, I haven't seen any flying dicks, even when I've been playing off stream. Like, I'm honestly surprised. Like, you think there'd be a couple. Oh, that's weird. Why did I hit the ground just then? Hmm, odd. Where am I on the map? Does that even matter? This is where I was. I made it this far and nothing has happened. It's heavily sensitive. They just put any vehicle in the invasion pool. Oh, okay. That must be why I don't see a lot of variation. Ooh. Okay. We need a little bit more power when going over uneven terrain. Because, like, I'm thinking about submitting some of my stuff to the invasion pool just because I feel like there'd be a little variety. I feel like that's rude to say, but there's really not much going on. Delivery crate in the area. Find it before someone else does. You know what? I'm gonna wait. Maybe a strong invader will show up. I'll just keep the thing in my line of sight. You know what? Screw it. Where are you going? Where are you going? Okay, shields are about to die. Let's see how this thing holds up to... let's see how this thing holds up to normal fire. Okay. Okay. All things considered, that's not bad. Like, concentrated fire that close? I've only lost... Yeah, I definitely need to move the guns backward into the, backward into the actual build. Yeah, we're just gonna keep going. Football player. Gross. Sports. You know what? This will be a good test too. If it manages to shoot out one of my hover platforms, how does that affect me? Let me... that... Oh, that is sad. That is very sad. I'm trying. I'm trying. You know what? Maybe that thing. That thing flies. Maybe that'll be a threat. Oh, it doesn't fly. It just has a shield. I thought it was airborne. Haven't we run into that thing like 5 times by now? Mega Fortress. You know what? Maybe there's hope. Maybe Mega Fortress will be the one to kill us. Yeah, the AI designed to just fly behind you really doesn't work.